don't think we can take another guy. I don't think we can take another guy. And this was ongoing for a couple weeks. We were down there for a home visit with a guy, and we did the home visit, and I was like, all right, let me bring Coach by over. There's a basketball game in Atlantic. Let's just go by over for the game. And then Coach Bean and Coach Brooks was adamant about those two kids. Here's their video. You need to go home and watch them. And then, so coaching, we watched them, and still though the numbers dictated it for whatever reason. I can't remember who it was. We didn't get them, so we ended up having them. We ended up having two. And we took them. And so. They were good players on video. Still had to get better and had to get bigger, but it certainly worked out, obviously.
So you were recruiting Luther more than Daddy. Daddy was that right? Or?
Well, it was like it got to where it looked like we're going to have room for one. And it was more Daddy than Luther. And then we ended up having another one at the end because we didn't know that until like Tuesday before signing day. We found out we weren't getting so-and-so. All right, now we had one. And we took both of them, which was fantastic.
When you look back now at how productive both those players have become, is it pretty amazing to you that it's...
Well, it's just another story in recruiting, how recruiting is there's no real science. Number one, they're great people. They are. They're great people. And and you got to go on guys that you know in the business, that you trust in the business, that's been around them on an everyday basis for 2 years, what kind of people they are, what kind of work ethic, so that, and we ultimately that's what we did, and they were exactly right.
So the fact that Leal, Clowney, J-Ron, that they were
that had a lot to do with it too. We've taken a lot of kids out of that school. It's been very good to us. Wow, we haven't had a dud out of there ever. They've all been good players, and so it's continued too. With these two.
Daddy's speed, was that something that you had heard about and you were skeptical about before you saw it on film, or?
Well, he was fast on film, but he's faster now.
Right.
He's faster now than he was when he got here. He was fast when he got here, but he was skinny and fast. He got a heavy shoulder too, man. When he hits you now, you've been hit. He's just when you see him, he's a big 228, 30 pounds, 32 pounds, whatever it is he weighs. He's got a heavy shoulder, and he's just taken off the weight room. Coach Gentry's program. Some guys I could lift, man, and do as many sit-ups. I ain't never looking like that. You know what I mean? That's just the way it is. He gets in there. He's gonna spend 3 or 4 years in there with Coach Gentry, and he's pow. And I told him, I think the kid's got a chance, to be drafted high. When he got here, just looking at the raw ability, now he's starting to really turn into a football player. He can rush the passer. It was I didn't get lined up. He ain't never played a bunch of coverage and stuff, but the kid can get lined up and play, and he keeps getting better. The more he's out there, the better he's going to get.
Would you eventually like to see him be 250 or so?
Oh, absolutely.
Brandon moving, playing wide receiver. You guys more